Joe Rogan jumped ship. Candace Owens jumped ship a long time ago. Ben Shapiro jumped ship. Elon is jumping ship, although it's too late for him. Fuentes jumped ship. Do you know what this reminds me of? Remember in the Titanic? Who were the first people that were out of there? Rose's parents didn't struggle. They didn't care about anybody else. They saved themselves. Now that we're in a sinking ship of an economy, you know who are the people that are saying he's playing chess, not checkers? The people that have no means to get out of a sinking ship. So you better stop listening to those fools, because all they're doing is dragging you down on a sinking ship. You know who that useless captain is in this scenario? The men with podcasts, whose only platform is built on punching down. When things get really bad, they're gonna cower like the little boys that they are. You know who will be the ones worth a damn? The people with good hearts. The people that don't want other people to suffer. I wonder who the musicians playing the last song are in this scenario. And it's tragic. It's incredibly tragic. We're playing with people's lives as if it were a game. This is what the leader of the free world does.
For those experiencing this for the first time, Joe Rogan and Ben Shapiro are going viral because they are disagreeing and distancing themselves from Trump and his policies. And that is the definition of a grifter. More specifically, Joe Rogan has spent at the minimum the past 2 years pumping pro-right content masked as just questioning everything. And now that the pool has gotten too deep, he wants out. The defining line between someone who's just changed their mind and a grifter is humility. Because someone who's changed their mind can admit, I was wrong, this is where I need to learn. Joe Rogan's going to claim that he was never political, that his content was just purely entertainment, and that you shouldn't follow it as gospel anyways. Anyone with substantial influence has the obligation to recognize their substantial influence on the public. In Joe Rogan's case, he has the ability to shape and add to the perspectives of millions of people regarding politics because a lot of his content does revolve around that stuff. Now, a key step in grifting is you change with the times, but act as if you've always been on that aspect. So he will position himself to either a neutral or even possibly a left-leaning media platform because that's where the money is. That's where the money's going, and he will do that so that he can maintain his space and his platform as long as possible. Grifting is a spineless cash grab that reveals these people lack any integrity in the slightest.
Guys, welcome back again to my channel. It's so good to have you. Thank you so much for clicking when you saw this video. So I came across these videos on my FYP and I tend to share with you guys. You know how we do it here, right? So I saw Joe Rogan, trying so hard to come back home. Okay, he has always been a MAGA supporter. He did a lot of videos supporting Trump, during his campaign and all that. But right now he's trying to come back to to his people. Like, this guy was everywhere making videos and supporting this man during the election. You know how he was doing his podcast and all that, talking about anything, talking down about anything that has to do with Democrat. And right now, he is coming back. It seems like a lot of MAGA influencers are coming back home. Okay, first it was Candace Owens. Right now, it is not Joe Rogan. You have Shapiro and all that. Well, I have some clips which I'm just going to let roll. Then we come back and talk more. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Please do subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up so that more people can see it. And credit to all creators on this video. Let's go watch, then we come back with our commentary.
Donald Trump is even losing his top conspiracy theory grifters, Joe Rogan, Dave Portnoy, and Ben Shapiro. The white manosphere bros that were so persuasive to so many people I know, who told me, an educated lawyer who came armed with facts and actually did my research, that they trusted people like Joe Rogan and Ben Shapiro more. But anyways, if even the podcast bros that got a lot of people on your side are saying, ooh, yikes, this is a bad idea, uh-oh.
Joe Rogan being scared of what's going on in this administration, that don't mean shit to me. Mitch McConnell and Rand Paul voting against the tariffs on Canada don't mean shit to me, because y'all are some of the prime enablers to why we are in the mess that we're in. And y'all are trying to get some sympathy points and act like we're supposed to respect your decision making just because you speak up now. What the hell is that gonna do now? Be real, what the hell is that gonna do now? Some of y'all heard me talk about this. Mitch McConnell looked Barack Obama in his face during his presidency. He told that man, you will never get a Supreme Court justice. You will never be able to choose a Supreme Court justice while I'm here. And I will make sure that every piece of legislation gets blocked while you're the president. Rand Paul was a big voice in the Tea Party, right? The same people who were trying to get that man's birth certificate out, they all gave rise to this man who's in the White House right now. And Joe Rogan has been on his anti-woke, alpha bro, no DEI bullshit ever since COVID, ever since a professional medical expert told him that he needed to take a goddamn vaccine. All these people talking now, talking about, oh, I'm a little nervous. Oh, we don't want this man to run. I don't want to hear shit from y'all. Just like a lot of these voters talking about they have regrets. Y'all were perfectly okay with watching this shit burn down. Y'all were perfectly okay with getting in the way of progress. All right? Because you felt like there was no place for you in the future. And now because, Mitch McConnell is 90,000 years old and he done fell down the stairs 8 or 9 times, he got a change of heart. He wants to try to save democracy. Yeah, we ain't here for that. Now that Joe Rogan is like the 6th podcast on the list, he done fell down the rankings so far from being the number 1 guy. All of a sudden he cares about the future of this country. Rand Paul did all that talking, has no influence whatsoever, didn't get him nowhere, but he wants to act like he is standing up for America. Nah, I'm not doing that. Y'all made this bed that we're all lying in. Y'all are prime enablers. A lot of this is your fault. So don't come to me now talking about you're worried for the future. This is what you wanted.
Wait, all these people living MAGA right now are making it look as if they didn't know or have an idea of what to expect. Like they don't have an idea of what to expect whenever he comes into power. Why are they acting like they were not informed? Why are they acting like they didn't know that there was going to be something like this? The mass deportation. What were you expecting? Like, I am so surprised that Trump is losing most of his trusted influencers right now, like Joe Rogan, and you have Shapiro, and you have Candace Owen. I am so shocked that all of these people who are everywhere making videos about Kamala and why people shouldn't vote for her are not coming back and trying to say, oh, we not happy with what he's doing, deporting people and all of that. But you were happy when he told you his policies. As educated as these people are, I didn't expect them to be making this kind of comment at this point, because they had an idea of what to expect. They should have read, I'm sure they read Project 2025. I am so shocked that they are not coming back to make it look like they didn't have an idea. They are coming back right now to, say, oh, forsake him, and say, you know what, we forsake this lane, we forsake MAGA, we don't want MAGA anymore, okay, because we don't like the policies. But the policies has always been there.
Joe Rogan is not an intellectual, and he does not practice good judgment at all, because now he's coming out and saying that the deportations of innocent people to El Salvador is horrific, when he's one of the biggest reasons why Trump won in the first place. Please give me a break. No, Joe Rogan. You're not going to just wipe accountability for yourself from this, because you are a huge reason why this man is in office right now. And you're a huge reason why these things are happening, because everybody knew this was going to happen. We all knew this was going to happen. We all knew that this was exactly where he was going, exactly what he wanted. And having a massive platform with tens of millions of views on that video where you interviewed him, it is beyond all reasonable doubt that you were not complicit in this. Like, you have so many resources. You could have done a Google search. You could have listened to anybody else, and you chose to endorse this man. You are responsible for this. Don't come out here and try to act like a hero now.
Why does MAGA hate responsibilities? Why do they hate accountability? Why do they hate, taking responsibility of their action and saying, oh, we know we did wrong? Why? Why are they always coming and playing the hero part as if they did something good, when in other words, they've done something very terrible? If you really check it out, right? All of a sudden, he's acting like a hero. All of a sudden, he wants to come back. All of a sudden, he doesn't like what he does with the whole mass deportation. But You interviewed him. He told you exactly what he was going to do. And to be truthful, this man was really plain about all that he was going to do. The greatest mass deportation of all time. He said it. I know that you guys are shocked with the whole, especially MAGAs, that MAGAs are really shocked with how the tariffs is going because they didn't expect this. I don't think he told them he was going to give China up to 104% of tariff. And right now, they are so shocked that this is happening. But you guys, you voted for this. You were part of the reason why all of this is happening. You voted for this with your full chest. So you shouldn't be acting as if you're the hero. You're the one that. What hero part are you playing right now? You were part of this. I think that you guys should just learn how to take responsibilities for your action whenever it calls, instead of trying to jump the ship and act as if, oh, we didn't know, so we need to be accepted back into the what, right? These people are resting. They said they don't care. You do what you want to do. So nobody's looking at you at this point because you have made your decision. You have to stand by it. I know that MAGAs will come for him. Definitely, they're going to come for him. Lots of MAGAs are going to be coming for him. They're going to, try to raise alarm and say, oh, you're jumping the ship. You're supposed to be here instead of you being there. Lots of MAGAs are going to come for him. But I hope he's prepared for everything that he's going to get because he deserves it. He is part of the reason why all of this is happening to him. If people come to his comment section and start saying some things, if some people have to leave his platform, it is something that you are caused. You have to decide either you are on the left or on the right. You just have to make that decision. Don't try to stay here and be here at the same time. No, make it make sense. Where do you want to be? Like, where do you have to take up responsibility for your actions, face the consequences squarely. You voted for this person, you wanted this person, and now that this person is here and his policies are no longer suitable, you have to face it. Okay, don't try to shift blames. No, you were part of whatever thing people are facing now. I think that's what a lot of people are trying to tell him right now. But you guys, share your thoughts with me in the comments. Let's have that conversation. What do you think about this man coming back? Like a lot of MAGA influencers leaving MAGA. Share your thoughts with me in the comments. I look forward to hearing from you. Please do well subscribe to my channel, and please give this video a thumbs up so that more people can see it. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.